Hello, everyone, and we are live. Welcome to episode 49 of my Friday night live stream series. And tonight I'm joined by 4 fantastic guests tonight, like always. And first up, we have Jackson, Horsetooth Cinema.
Hey, how's it going, guys? And thank you so much for having me back, Scott. It's been it's been way too long since I've been on a stream or done anything myself. I've just been so busy lately, so I really appreciate you having me on.
No worries, Jackson. It's always great to chat to you, and great to have you on again tonight. Well, and next up, we've got Andy from Forgotten World of Movies.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, I missed this bastard.
And next up, we have Nigel from Rockgod 2004.
Good evening, motherfuckers. I'm starting to feel better. Can you tell?
Yep, awesome stuff, Nigel. That
fucking
is great
finally.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. And
I've been saving the bees.
And lastly, we have Keith from Euphoria Pictures.
Hey, everyone.
Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Really do appreciate it, as always.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
That's on, Scott.
No worries, guys. And before we get into comments, what have we all been watching recently? Jackson, would you like to go first?
Yeah, just going for like the last week or so, something like that, or yeah,
that's cool.
So I've got something. I don't know how many of you guys have caught up with it, but I think I caught up with it on Shudder recently, and I think it might be my favorite horror film that's been released this year. It's called When Evil Lurks. It's basically like it's a possession film, kind of from Argentina, and it's a really kind of like more. It's rare to say this, but like kind of a unique take on the possession movie, and it's really gory and really mean. It's quite the watch. If you have Shudder, I would highly suggest it. Don't want to spoil too much about it, but it's really good. I went to the theater last weekend and I watched An American in Paris, the Gene Kelly musical. Which was really good. I tend to musicals aren't like my favorite genre in the world or anything, but I tend to like a lot of the older ones. And that's
thanks, fuck. That wasn't An American Werewolf in Paris.
Yeah, not quite that good. No, it's really it was a lot of fun. I also watched Beau is Afraid with Leon. I finally caught up with that one, the Ari Aster movie. It's something. It's like there are aspects of it where I think it's like, you know, some of his best work. It's some of just like the best directing he's done, especially like the first 40 minutes of the movie. And then I feel like a lot of the rest of the movie is kind of a bloated mess that I really wish would have been trimmed down a bit. But overall, I did enjoy it, and I kind of appreciate the boldness of it. I'll say. I also afterwards I kind of caught up with a lot of his short films that he made before, like Hereditary and Midsommar. And I will say there are like similar problems with like Beau is Afraid and those short films. Like I feel like oftentimes he's trying to like provoke a reaction or just like, you know, be like, oh, aren't I the edgiest person for coming up with this, rather than like doing something interesting with the concept. But you know, like I think he's just an interesting filmmaker, and I'm always gonna be interested in what he's watching. And then the last couple, I caught up with The Flash, which was pretty brutal. I don't have much to say about it, honestly, but garish, one of the ugliest looking movies I've ever seen. Then I watched Bastards, which is like a neo-noir directed by French filmmaker Claire Denis. Really brutal, definitely has like her kind of usual like kind of slow elliptical pace to it, but it's like pretty satisfying, and the ending's like really dark. And then lastly, yesterday I watched Punch Drunk Love, the PTA, which is a really good. It's so funny. It's so like tense at the same time. Yeah, just a really great performance, especially from Sandler in it. So yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Some really cool watches there, my friends. Some really good films.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've been enjoying myself lately.
Awesome
Other
stuff,
than the
mate.
Flash, do not. There
What
were
about
like,
yourself, Andy?
Yeah. So I watched 2 films tonight with Alyssa Milano. Buying the Cow and Pool Girl. Yeah.
Yes, filthy beast.
Buying the Cow was all right, but the other ones wasn't. And last night I watched the first Ginger Snaps again.
nice.
Oh,
How was it?
don't forget that I've got that.
Yeah. And before that I watched the 2005 remake of House of Wax.
Oh,
I love that movie.
I fucking love that film.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. It made me put a smile on my face, like. But yeah,
Great setting.
Yeah.
Small town horror.
it was a fun time.
And
Great-
the
great
Paris
film.
Hilton scene is remarkable.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's the highlight of the film.
I still
Yeah,
need to see that, to be fair.
And then I was like, bastard, she was only acting. Sorry, Pazza, I'm only jesting.
Are you telling me the spear wasn't real?
Wasn't me, it was a javelin of the spam variety.
That was before the spear.
Hey.
It was all right. Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Some really good watches there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries. What about yourself, Nigel?
I watched Night of the Creeps,
Oh,
which I enjoyed. I watched Once Upon a Time in the West, which the first 10 to 15 minutes I was like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking bad. And then it changed. It got better. And I really ended up really enjoying it. That was a great film. I haven't watched this for a while, but I watched City of the Living Dead.
Oh,
Absolutely loved it, because normally when I watch this, I mean, I must have been watching it on my phone or something, but I put everything down and concentrated on it. I had an absolute blast with it. Loved it. I watched Me New Baby in 4K.
Oh,
Is that the Arrow one or?
Oh my God, what a film. I never get bored of that.
Yeah.
And last night, I watched a video Nasty for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Escape from Hell.
I think I've
I
heard
think
of that.
over here it was called Hell Prison or something.
Is that one of the Italian ones, like the Canadian ones, or?
It's directed by Edward G. Muller.
No, yeah.
Not heard of him.
But this fella here, I'm sure I've seen him in another one of the Nasties. But this is on Trauma.
Oh, wow.
All it is, it's full of tits and bush.
All right, so it's that kind of nasty.
I was like,
It's the right kind of nasty.
ask me what the story's about. I haven't got a fucking clue. I was too busy looking at the bush. I mean, God, look at that. As you can see, it's a 4K transfer. Wow, you've got to see this one, lads. I swear to God. You get to see. If you get the chance, please watch this. I want to know what you think of it.
Okay.
Escape from Hell. I think it's a section 3, but oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Some great watches there, my friend.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. What about yourself, Keith?
Yeah, so I watched Steven Spielberg's Jewel. I did finally on 4K. That's for a TV movie. I tell you, that looks pretty goddamn good on 4K. It sounds even better. I was very impressed by it. I have to admit though, I was watching it there, and there is a few scenes in it, Nigel. I don't know if you noticed it when you watched it yourself recently, but there is scenes in it where the cars look like they're going around 5 miles per hour.
Yes.
You're like, my God, these things are not really moving at all.
The thing is, have you
No.
seen some of them fucking corners that have to, I suppose?
But like, take nothing away from it. It's a very suspenseful. It's.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of I've done a video on it, and Jesus, I didn't realize the camera keeps fucking moving in that movie. It never stops, which is a pretty cool. It's pretty cool for a movie like Joel. So I
watched your
that.
video on it actually.
Yeah, I was very happy with it. I really was.
I'm glad you put the screenshots because like when you did, I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Didn't realize like the difference until you'd put the screenshots up, and I'd watched
absolutely. Night and day, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then I watched The Nun 2. That's you know what, I actually had fun with that movie when I seen it in the cinema, but I have to admit the 4K elevates that movie. I'm not fucking kidding. It actually elevates it. It makes it scarier. It does, mainly down to its sound, because it actually sounds better than it did in the cinema on the 4K disc. It's demo kind of sound on that movie, so I was massively impressed with that one. Then I watched a couple of horror holiday classics. I watched Home Alone. Need I say anything more about Home Alone? Probably one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made. And I also watched Christmas Vacation.
Awesome.
As good as that 4K transfer is, which is absolutely spectacular, everyone do look like bronze statues. Anyone that's actually seen it on 4K, just look at the skin tones. Everyone looks very bronze and all that. It's very strange. I don't know why they've done that. But it still looks amazing. Yeah, so that's what I watched this week.
Awesome stuff. Keep some really cool watches there, my
Thank
friends.
Cheers,
No
mate.
worries. And I've only had time to watch one film myself, but the one I did watch was a very good one, and that is The Mechanic, starring Charles Bronson. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Got a lot of cool action in it, and the ending is great. Really enjoyed that film.
Good.
Is that before or after the Death Wish? I guess the early Death Wish movies.
Before, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what year exactly, but I think it was before Death Wish.
Okay. Cool.
After I'd watched your Jewel video, Keith, when you get recommendations, these two English lads had gone to the States and they went looking for where it was filmed to find the truck. They found the place. They lined it up with the shots. When you see the truck go over, you see this white bit, and they lined it up. They couldn't get to it, so they had to do an hour and a half walk to get round it. When they got round, they went, look down there. You could see the cab of this truck poking out through the glass. Oh, my God. They were risking their lives doing it, and they got down there, and they were convinced it was it. Turns out it wasn't. Oh, fuck. They said they actually winched it back up, and the paused it. So you're watching the film when the truck goes to go. If you look, you get a quick flash in the background of the yellow truck waiting to fucking hoy it back up again.
Oh, right.
I was devastated for them.
But then again, I suppose it could have been worse, because at the end of the video, it could have come up. This video was dedicated to one of the boys that went.
They did find a wheel, and they were convinced it was off Dennis Weaver's car.
Right.
So they took photos of it, and they lined it up. They went, "Oh my God, it is it, and they were like, "It's not." But they then found out that they did film an episode of The Dukes of Hazzard, and the same thing happened over that same thing. So they're reckoning it's more likely to be one of the wheels off Daisy Duke's car, and it was still there.
Wow, that's incredible! Unbelievable! Couldn't believe it.
I
love that.
Watched your video, and then up it came. Oh, I've got to watch this.
I will definitely check that out. I love that location piece.
Awesome stuff. That's really cool. But before we get into comments, don't forget everyone's links in the description box down below. Give all these guys a sub, because they all have amazing channels.
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that.
No worries, guys. And let's get into the comments. And first up, we have Todd180 here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, mate.
Evening, guys. We'll be watching on playback over the weekend, so we'll leave some questions now. Have a good one. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And he says, "What's your favourite Christmas Carol film?" That's a great question.
As in, like, an adaptation of A Christmas Carol? Okay.
I think so, yeah. I think the only one I've seen is actually the Jim Carrey one, so by default I'm going to have to go with that one, and it is quite a good film, to be fair. Did enjoy it. What about yourself, Jackson?
I have to think if there's another one, but the first one that came to mind is Scrooged.
Scrooged. I knew he was going to say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I've
No,
never seen it.
I mean, it's very like standard Bill Murray. Like it's kind of like there's a certain kind of movie he did in the 80s where like he plays like a character that's kind of, you know, kind of an asshole and just like needs to change over the course of the movie. But like A Christmas Carol is like a perfect formula for that, and it is pretty funny. So yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Great choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
I know his as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, I know it already. The minute it came up.
yeah, it's hands down, without a doubt, The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Nice.
I adore that film. I love everything about it. The way it looks, Michael Caine as Scrooge, the music in it, yeah, it's incredible. I love it. I can't remember the first time I watched it. It was just one of them movies that I've always grown up with, and it's a staple every year. I'll probably watch it 3 or 4 times a year at Christmas. I just love it.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great choice there,
Cheers,
my
Scott.
friend. No worries. What about yourself, Nigel?
Like you, Scott, I've only ever seen one, and it was the Albert Finney one, and I did not fucking like that. It was too depressing.
That's fair.
The only other thing I've seen is the Mickey Mouse cartoon one.
Oh, I love that one.
So I'm going to go for that because I really liked that one as a kid.
Awesome
amazing,
stuff,
that one.
Nigel. Great choice there, my friend.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. What about yourself, Keith?
I got to put a little spin on my answer, all right? Because everyone said probably the best out there. And the only reason why I'm saying this one is because I just want to put it out there in case no one's seen it. But there's a movie called The Man Who Invented Christmas. It stars Dan Stevens, and it's basically how the concept of A Christmas Carol came about, how the book came about. So he plays Charles Dickens in the actual movie, and it's absolutely, I mean it, it's absolutely astonishing to look at. His performance, Dan Stevens' performance, is definitely one of the best performances I've ever seen from him. And he's been in a lot of great movies that I enjoyed. But just how he comes up with it all it's incredible. The way it's all put together. It's just a lovely, heartwarming movie to look at. And if you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend doing so.
Awesome stuff, Keith. That sounds really good film, to be fair. I'll definitely have to check that one out. Great
Christopher
choice
Plummer is
there,
in it as well.
Oh, awesome stuff. Good, glad to hear. And we've got Tom saying, what's your thoughts on these films? Ronin 1998, Deliverance 1972, and Taking a Pelham 123 1974. Great question there, Tom. Only seen Ronin out of those 3, so obviously can't comment too much on the other 2, but I did quite enjoy it, to be fair. Thought the acting was really solid. Robert De Niro's great in it, and I really enjoyed the story. Really, really good film there. What about yourself, Jackson?
I haven't seen any of them actually, but I do really want to check out both Ronin and Deliverance. Ronin is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's directed by John Frankenheimer, right?
I think so.
Yeah, his film Seconds is one of my all-time favorites. Like that's one of the best, like kind of, I don't know, like psychodrama, like paranoia thriller movies I've ever seen. So no, he's a great director.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I've seen all 3 of them. I really, really enjoy all 3 of them, but I don't think I've seen any of them more than twice. I just haven't had the urge to go back and rewatch any of them, but I really, really enjoyed them. I thought they were great movies. Ronin's great. De Niro, again, is great. Jonathan Pryce is great in that film. Jean Reno's great in it. Deliverance has got an amazing cast, but it's disturbing as hell.
Yeah.
The Taking of Pelham, Robert Shaw in that film is just great, and that has one of the best movie endings ever. Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. I just love it. Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really glad you enjoyed, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
I've not seen Ronin, but I really want to. When you said Ronin, I was thinking of the one where Natalie Portman's only a young lass in it.
Leon.
Leon?
Oh,
Yeah.
Leon.
Leon, yeah, I was thinking of something to do with that, but obviously not. I've not seen The Taken of Pelham 1, 2, 3, but I do have a mate who absolutely loves that film. I have seen Deliverance, and I do have that on Blu-ray, but I've only seen it once.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the film I was expecting. I thought it was going to be more sort of action-packed. However, that's not taking anything away from it, because it is a great film, and it, like Andy said, it is disturbing. Some nasty people in that. But yeah, it is a really good film. I enjoyed it.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed it. What about yourself, Keith?
I seen Ronin years ago, back in VHS days, but I honestly can't remember it. Deliverance, just like the boys said, very disturbing. I find it very hard to go back to that movie. I really, really do. I feel like there's, I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable when I'm watching it. And Taking Up Pelham, I've never seen the original. I seen the remake to it. I did, but I never seen the original. But it came out on 4K. I'd love to pick it up. So hopefully someday.
Awesome stuff there, Keith.
Thank you.
No worries. So we've also got Tom saying, what's your ranking of the Die Hard series? For me, it's 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. Good choices there, Tom. Really good ranking there. I haven't seen the fifth one. That's the only Die Hard film I haven't seen, so I can't include that. But I've heard it's absolutely shit anyway. So. But definitely the first one would be my favourite. Then probably number 3. That's a fantastic sequel. Always really enjoyed that one. And then 2, then 4. What about yourself, Jackson?
Yeah, I haven't seen 4 or 5, but I can rank the other 3. The first one's the best for sure. And then probably the third one. But I know people that just straight up don't like the second one and think it's like not worth watching in the series, and I'm not on board with that. I think it's actually a pretty solid movie. But yeah, it would be third out of those 3.
Awesome ranking there, Jackson, and I do agree. I really like the second one as well. To be fair, I think it's a really good film.
Yep.
What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, mine might be reverse order in that order. To be honest, 5, 4,
Don't
3.
say 5 is your favourite.
Yeah.
Because I will personally get a flight over to England right now and knock the living shit out of you.
Yeah. Right, I'm just off to fucking border up my doors. I'll be back in a minute.
Make sure you border your back ones up.
No, for me personally, the only ones worth watching are the ones where Bruce Willis has hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one then.
Worst to best, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for me. I love 2 as well. 2 for me is, I think he has amazing chemistry with Dennis Franz in that film.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost kind of like I don't know. It came out like before like the 9/11 kind of era, but I think the whole setting of like an airport is actually like really clever and kind of like eventually it would be timely. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great ranking there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, mate. What about yourself, Nigel?
Is 4 the bank one?
No, 3.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've only seen 1, 2, and 3 then, and I don't remember anything about them. But I'm going to say the first one's the best one because of Alan Rickman. And I do remember enjoying it. I remember Bonnie Bedelia from Salem's Lot being in it as well.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I remember about it, apart from the building. Is the second one the one with the plane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all my die-hard memories gone.
No worries, Nigel. All good. What about yourself, Keith?
I absolutely agree with Tom's ranking. That's my ranking. I think 4 is, and I mean it, highly underrated. I think your man Timothy Oliphant said a line in that movie, and I think it sums it up perfectly when it comes to John McClane. He's a dinosaur in a digital age. And that's exactly what you feel like when you're watching that. That's how you feel when you look at John McClane in that movie. He just seems completely out of his depth in it. And oh my God, the action set pieces. The one with the scene with the Harrier, the Harrier plane. Oh my God, it is just It's probably one of the best action sequences I've seen in a Die Hard movie since the first one. I just love that sequence. But I absolutely agree with Tom's ranking. To be honest, I actually prefer, in my world, 5 doesn't exist.
That seems like most people like you know, we're kind of regardless if you're ranking the other films. Like I haven't really heard much defense of 5. So
No. I'm not kidding you. There's a scene in Part 5 that they're driving, like it's a car chase scene. I think he's driving a truck or something like that. And I only seen the movie once, but it felt like the car chase went on for nearly like 40 minutes. And it was just so boring. Nothing happened. It was just, I never witnessed a car chase like it. I've never been so bored in all my life watching the car chase scene. And it was a mess. It was an absolute mess of a movie. I'll never watch it again.
That's fair enough. Could definitely understand that, Keith. Awesome banking there, my friend.
Cheers.
I saw an absolutely heartbreaking video clip of Bruce Willis on YouTube the other day. It was awful. He was sat there. Is his wife a lot younger than him?
Don't know.
I don't
Might
know.
have been his daughter. I don't. He's sat there. And he's holding her hand like that, and he's just sat looking, not talking. And then it shows him smiling. He's actually got a tooth missing now as well. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It seems to be progressing really fast now.
Yeah.
It's absolutely heartbreaking to see when you see the films and what he was like as an actor and stuff. The action scenes he's done, and then he's just like this little old frail man now.
It's like I'm not gonna lie. I think they said like that disease that he has. I think they were talking about the lifespan of someone that has a disease like that. They're talking around 6 years. I don't think he has 6 years in him.
Neither do I. Progressing too fast.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
Awful.
It's
absolutely
devastating.
awful.
Because when you do, like Nigel says, when you actually look at some of the characters that he played, this arrogance about him, and and when you see him as frail as he is now, it's very sad. Really is.
It doesn't seem that long ago since he did the Death Wish remake, and he was jumping around and shooting all over in that. And now look at him; it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I know.
And like I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, and fair enough, but I really enjoyed Glass. I thought it was a really good sequel to Unbreakable, and I thought I don't know, I understand people kind of like finding the writing of where his character goes to be underwhelming, but I think his performance is great. Like I think he really sells it, and that was only like like 4 years ago, and look at where he's progressing now. So
I know. That's
sad. So sad. And we've got Matt Chats here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Good evening, Mr. Chats.
Vultures. Oh, Paul as well. In my best winter, Davis. Fine pair of shoulders. Stand up straight. Shoulders out. Show him off. Show him off.
You missed lovely boy.
That show is so good. I really enjoyed that show. It's funny as hell. And we got Matt Chat, so we lost our Shane McGowan. That was really sad. Lost that. It's been a shitty year for Ireland with him and Sinead. We Irish Rover has been on loop all week with himself and Ronnie Drew, another one I miss a lot. Yeah, it's been a really bad year for celebrity deaths again. Just so many shocking.
It's been like 2 or 3. Loads gone.
I just hope that that fairy tale in New York can get that push now to Christmas #1 this year, and give it the number one that it never had, and all that. Probably regard it as one of the greatest Christmas songs ever made. So,
and never mind fucking cutting it, just play it in its entirety. There's nothing insulting in it.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Nice. That's great. Yeah, I like that.
You woke bunch of cunts. Get it on.
Yeah.
Well said, Nigel.
It's the greatest fucking Christmas song of all time. That I love it, but I can't listen to it because it makes me fucking cry. It's got that many memories to it. What a song, though!
It's one of those songs that's a great song first and a great Christmas song second.
Absolutely,
it's just an amazing song. Yeah. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, a really sad loss there, definitely, and an iconic Christmas song as well. And we've got Del Boy here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, panel. Hope you have a great stream tonight. Thanks to Scott, as always, for assembling a great panel tonight. Have fun. and Excelsior. Thank you so much, Del Boy.
Cheers,
Really
Craig. Thank you.
appreciate that, mate.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
And we got Matt Chat saying, "Oh, that Furiosa trailer is looking good." That's a big yes for me. I
Oh,
did see
God, it
this pop up.
Oh, it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Like they're saying that they're advertising it to go see this in IMAX, and you can actually tell by looking at the trailer that this needs to be seen in IMAX. I don't know how they accomplished it with just the trailer alone, but wow, what a beautiful trailer!
Yeah.
What's
I need
Furiosa?
to watch it.
Mad
So
Max.
it's like a
Mad
prequel
Max.
to Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh shit! I didn't have first I've heard of this.
Yeah.
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 I fucking love Mad Max.
If I had
It's
one
definitely good.
little complaint with the trailer, it is Chris Hemsworth. He looks like Thor.
Oh,
Yeah.
He actually looks like. I'm almost certain he wears a cape in the trailer as well. He actually looks like Thor.
I was
Get out
talking
of the
to some,
shot, hippie.
I was talking to some friends about the trailer, and some of them think that it's a little bit. It looks a little bit like digitally polished compared to Fury Road. I can see it, but at the same time, like I don't think George Miller like for one, I think like Mad Max Fury Road is a movie that like it's of course it depends on practical effects, but it also is cleaned up with CG and all
Of course.
And George Miller's last movie, 3,000 Years of Longing, heavily digital as well, still a really good character drama. Like I think it's I think let's wait and see like how the movie turns out first, and then maybe you can criticize. But I don't know. I still think it looks really good. So
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I still need to watch the trailer, but I really looking forward to watching the trailer. To be fair,
Don't get me wrong. I was pissed off about it. I'm not going to lie. When I heard about a Furiosa movie coming out without Charlize Theron, I was like, "This is absolute bullshit." I was against it. I'm completely against it. But after seeing the trailer now, I'm sold. I'm sold. It felt like Fury Road.
it does have this. It has like the same tone. Like yeah, for sure.
Awesome stuff. Have you seen a trailer, Andy?
No, I've not seen it yet, but I do want to check it out.
Yeah, they
Awesome
posted it
stuff.
like last night or something, so it's really recent. So
Yeah, definitely need to check that out. And we've got Danny Dukes here. Hello, mate. Great to
All right,
see you.
Danny.
Hey, mate.
And we've got Gary from St. Jim.
Ah.
Hello, mate. Great to see
Hey,
you
Gary.
as always.
Hello, mate.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Just watched the trailer to Eddie Murphy's new Christmas movie, Candy Cane Lane. Jesus, does that guy ever age? 62 years old and he looks great. I didn't even know he was in a new Christmas film, to be fair.
I didn't.
It's the first time I've ever been of it.
look this up.
I seen the trailer now. It looked. Do you know that phase of Eddie Murphy's career when he was doing the Haunted Mansion, where he was at an all-time low?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Norbit and stuff like that.
That movie looks like it's directly from that low.
Oh,
He was going. Yeah. Shame.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I just looked at the poster. It does look like that.
I think Eddie Murphy at the moment, I think he's just taking any kind of paycheck that he can get.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
I am looking forward to Beverly Hills Cop 4, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Can't wait for that.
I'll give that a watch, definitely. But will you be watching this film, Andy?
I can safely say probably not.
What about you, Jackson? Gonna give it a go?
I don't know. Maybe. I have enjoyed I have enjoyed some recent Eddie Murphy stuff. Like I really enjoyed Dolomite Is My Name. So
Good film.
maybe I'll give it a watch, but I don't know.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Nigel?
Fuck knows. I'm not going to go on my way to watch it.
Nah, that's fair. Could definitely understand that. And I probably won't watch it either, to be fair. And we've got Gary saying, I love your thumbnail, Scott. I take it we have Nigel to thank for that. Yes, indeed. Again, thank you, Nigel. Always for great thumbnails. And he says, your great work has not gone unnoticed, Rockgod. Indeed, it hasn't. Because
Thank you very much there. Well, I thought it was my turn to treat myself, so I thought you're getting the fucking shark and liking it.
Indeed, yes. And it looks awesome.
I was going to do one for Jackson, but I didn't know what was his favourite film.
Wait, what's I tuned out for a second. What was it?
You know the thumbnail?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Usually when somebody's on, I'll use a film poster that's somebody's favorite film.
You could have done it with like Blowout, but I mean, like I love Jaws. Like Jaws fits.
We'll share Jaws.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next time you're on, I'll do Blowout for you.
Yeah, that's good.
And we got Matt Chat saying, watching Chasing Trainburger, John Coltrane documentary, amazing, what a talent. Thinking about taking up the sax again after it. Any Coltrane fans, even if you don't like jazz, everybody should try him. I don't think I've heard of that before.
No,
to be
neither
fair.
have I.
No, not heard of that one. What about
I
yourself?
can't stand jazz.
Nah, I'm not a massive
I'll
fan
stick
of-
with Robbie Coltrane, thank you.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I've not heard of him before, to be honest. What about yourself, Jackson?
I mean, I like jazz soundtracks. I like jazz music here and there, but it's not like I don't like seek it out really. For my like if I'm just listening to music like myself, like it's not something I seek out. So
That's fair enough. Can definitely
Where
understand
the
that.
fuck? He's gone walkabout. You carry on, lads. I'm just going to go for a jog around the fucking seats.
I'm trying to get me 10,000 steps.
Oh, no. But if you heard of that before, Andy?
No.
No,
I
my
haven't,
means that's fair. We've got Nigel here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Good evening, my lad. How?
And he's got the famous saying, Rog. He says, anyway, it's time for cat.
is this a new thing? I don't.
You want somebody to shit on your chest, you filthy beast? Hey, you wouldn't want none of fucking man, I can tell you.
Got me Nigel saying night. And we've got Gary saying, so we have Scottish Chief Brody, Andy's Matt Hooper, and Nigel's Quinn, Keith Cubby, Mayor Vaughan, and Horsetooth is Hendrix. Great casting.
I'm not satisfied.
Stop playing with yourself, Andy. Andy Hooper.
Oh dear, that's brilliant.
Scott Brody. Chief the movie critic.
Oh.
Hey, here's a question for you. I didn't know this. What is Quint's first name?
Oh, is it Sam?
No.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good fucking guess.
Fuck off! You must have known out of all the names. You just randomly go, "Is it Sam?"
Wow. I meant that. I meant that. Yeah, I knew that.
That's all right. Yeah. Do I get a prize? No, do you fuck?
Have any of you guys read the book? Because I haven't, but I do want to at some point. I know that like one change that they make is that, or I guess not the change that they make, but the in the original book, like Hooper is kind of a bit more of a sleazebag, like kind of the relationship he has with Brody's wife and everything. Yeah.
I've read it, but I don't remember it being a full-on affair, but I could be wrong. I do remember them like flirting and playing under the table and stuff. So she at least got very moist. But apparently it was a full-on affair, but I don't remember that. But I think all three of them, there was Quint, Hooper and Brody, all three of them were assholes.
Yeah.
Totally different feel to it altogether. That's why I always say I wouldn't be against the Jaws remake if they based it on the book, because it'd be a totally different film.
Yeah.
It'd be anywhere near as good, but it'd be a lot darker.
That's the thing, it's just such a task to like try and remake Jaws, because I mean, like so much of what works about the suspense sequences is the limitations that they were facing on set, just the fact that the shark wasn't working, and so they had to improvise. So, how would you approach it if you don't have that problem? It's So.
It would all be CGI as well, and
Yeah. Just I don't know. I mean, and there's some okay, like there's a couple of shark movies that are CGI that I kind of like. The Shallows, for example, but like
I really like
that.
Good film.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And we got back chat saying finally got his hands on Hatchet 4
Yes.
on Blu-ray from Germany. Can't wait to get this watch. Awesome
Good
stuff,
man.
mate. If you seen them before, Nigel.
Yeah, I've got all 4. I've got them all region A. They're amazing. they're such a blast, honestly.
Awesome
Story
stuff,
as
Nigel.
fuck. Some nice little jump scares. And it's kind of like, it's a shame because they were supposed to be doing 5. It would have been another one to put up there with Art the Clown as a new sort of slasher hero, for want of a better word.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed them, my friend.
I love them.
Never actually seen them before, to be fair, but I've heard great things about them. So yeah, definitely need to give those a watch at some point. What if you
Kane Hodder plays Victor Crowley, the killer.
Yeah, awesome stuff. That's really cool. You seen them before, Jackson?
I have not. I was actually just adding them to my watch list because this is the first I'm hearing of them. But yeah, no, would love to check them out.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. What about yourself, Andy?
No, heard of him but never seen him.
No.
Oh man, you've got to see him, Andy.
Yeah.
Sound really good, to be fair. What about yourself, Keith?
That's why I was just looking behind me. I didn't know there was 4 because I got a box set of the 3, and we watched the 3 of them in one night. We didn't intend to do that. We just knocked on the first one. And I was like, "Jace, that's great. So let's give the second one a go." And we were like, "Jace, that's great. Let's give the third one," and it was a hat trick. From all 3 of them. There's no question that they. I find that the second and third, they don't come remotely close to the first one. They feel a bit cheaper as well. But I've definitely never seen the 4th one. Didn't even know there was a 4th one.
The 4th one, it's not actually called Hatchet 4. It's called Victor Crowley.
Okay, right. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Really glad you enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I've got Gary saying he's a massive fan of Victor Crowley.
But it's not just Kane Hodder. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost certain Robert England, makes an appearance in it. I think what's his name? Tony Todd makes an appearance.
Oh, wow.
Daniel Harris.
Harris, yes. It's got a cracking cat. And even John Carl Beekler, who directed Friday the 13th, Part 7. He's in it.
I like that one. It's one of my favorite ones, actually.
Well, the director of that with the beard, he's like a big-ish fella. He's in it. It's got actually a really good cast for a slasher. And oh god, I don't know the name of the actor, but I think he's like a comedy actor. He's in Shark Night 3D. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen it, but I know it.
Yeah, I did see that.
I've seen him in something else recently as well. He was in Bones. He's in an episode of Bones. Well, he's in it as well.
He's in Avatar, the fella I think you're thinking of.
He's in Avatar?
I'm almost certain he's in Avatar. I think I know the fella you're talking about. Kind of has a kind of a nerdy look to him, does he?
Yeah, tall and skinny and lanky.
Yeah, he was in Avatar. Yeah.
The first one or the new one?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the kind of. He had a good one actually. He was one of the kind of like the scientists in it.
Oh, I think I know the guy. The one who's like Jake's friend, like the
that's it.
Norm or whatever. Yeah, okay. I think I know.
That's it. Yeah,
typical. There's not a single photo of him on the front or the back. Can I see the cast?
But we only realised it when we finished watching them Hatchet movies. I kind of said I looked at my partner at the time, and I says, we just watched a movie where Candyman, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees are in it. It's true.
That's cool. Yeah,
that's awesome when you think about it that way.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Definitely.
They haven't even put. Oh, they bloody have! But Jesus Christ, that's the credits.
Wow, that's
You need a fucking microscope to read it.
Is that entertainment by any chance?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in
he's in one
Hospital as well.
I just googled.
What's his name?
I don't know. I just googled Bones intern.
Grandma's
Oh.
boy.
I'm so glad you brought that in. That would have pissed me off.
We got
Oh, but yeah, I
Gabby's
highly recommend the Hatchet films. Honestly, if you've not seen them, they're just such an absolute blast. I think Andy would love them.
Yeah, definitely.
I really want to check them out, to be fair, but definitely need to get around to those. Got Gary saying, hey guys, what's your favourite Christmas movie made before the 1970s? Oh, I can't think of any Christmas films I've actually watched before the 1970s, to be honest. I've missed out on a lot of classic Christmas films.
I mean, there's one major one. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
need to see that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But Jackson, what is your favourite?
But most of my favorite Christmas movies are post 1970. But out of the ones before then, I would say It's a Wonderful Life for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Great choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, and Scrooge with Alice Sim.
Oh, awesome stuff, Andy. Great choices there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
I've sent a message there. That actor's called Joel David Moore.
Wouldn't have got that.
I don't have one. I don't have one pre-70s at all.
That's fair enough. Can definitely understand that, Nigel. No worries, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
Yeah, I would have to say It's a Wonderful Life, but very close. I would put in there as well would be Holiday Inn as well. Really enjoyed that one. Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. So yeah, between them two.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Great choices there, my friend. And we've got Slipknot fan here. Hello, mate. Great to see
Hey, mate, how are
you.
you?
Thank you for joining.
Hello, mate.
And we've got Jake from Jake Talks Movies and Horror. Hello, mate. Great to see you.
There you go.
Saying, oh yes, more Friday night antics with Scott. You handsome cunts. How are we?
Well, you know.
Doing very well, thank you tonight, Jake. And we've got Ellen Smith here. Hello. And she says, and the bees.
That's
That's your missus, isn't it?
That's my missus, yeah. So I think she got in there first.
Yeah.
Are you at home, Sad Suglies, saving the bees?
And we've got Dog Boy saying, question for panel, if it's a passion of yours, if you could be gifted or be given any vinyl record from history, what would be the one you would love, and why is that one important? Wow. That is one great question there, Dog Boy.
Whew.
Oh,
I know mine.
sure.
I know mine.
I'll come back to that one, Dog Boy. What about yourself, Jackson?
I have a small vinyl collection. I it's not like one of my main passions by any means, but God, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I don't really collect, vintage vinyl. Like, I don't try to, I don't go out of my way to try and get things from a certain year or, or anything like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like an old, Pink Floyd, like Dark Side of the Moon, something like that. I don't know.
Cool album. Nigel disagrees.
What are you making that fucking face for?
you don't like Pink Floyd, Nigel?
I fucking hate them. The cunts.
Well, you're fucking wrong. So why are you fucking saying that?
Stop having a fun. You like a load of fucking shite.
Show a bit of fucking respect, will you? Big fucking Floyd.
Suck me fucking stump.
Oh, that was brilliant the way you
That was
did
amazing. Oh my god.
It's so good.
This is some Looney Tunes shit here. Oh, this is awesome.
So like I was on University Challenge for a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been wanting to do that for fucking weeks.
oh, I'm done.
I was going for a wank. You can't do this. I know you enjoyed it, but keep your semen to yourself.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that was fantastic. Loved that. Oh,
Oh, I think I've got a future video clip there.
yeah. Oh, a future highlight as well.
Brilliant.
Oh, wow. Great choice, Jackson. What about yourself, Andy?
I'll probably just go with one of my favourite soundtracks to a movie ever, the Fright Night soundtrack, because I just love
Brilliant.
the music in that film. It's flawless.
Yeah.
It really is.
I've got the one with the songs. It's the score.
Yeah,
The score is Brad Fiedel's score is just fucking phenomenal.
it is.
Okay, if that's the case, I might change my answer to the John Carpenter score for Prince of Darkness. I would love it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that not available?
Oh, I mean, it might be, but just in general.
Oh, I do. I have it.
Yeah. Cool.
I do.
If not, I'm sure Waxworks might get their hands on it in the future at some point.
No,
And do
I'm
some
almost
That'd
certain.
be awesome.
beautiful,
I
funky.
think I have a Mondo version of it. It comes in, you know the capsule that's in the movie, the green capsule.
Yeah.
I think the vinyl is in the same color as that. I'm almost. I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
nice.
think they did put something like that out. Yeah. I know that they did like a. I follow his Instagram, and I think he's been promoting some of his vinyl recently. But it's more like compilations from all of his movies as opposed to like a full soundtrack. But yeah, I'll have to look
Lots
into
of
that.
themes and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff there. Great choice, Andy, as well. Gotta love the Fight Night soundtrack. No worries, mate. And what about yourself, Nigel?
Absolutely no doubt at all. Mine would have to be the very, very, very first Iron Maiden single that they released themselves before EMI signed to them, called the Soundhouse Tapes. It's just a 3-track 7-inch single in a card orange sleeve with a photograph of them on stage on it. See the singer and the crowd in front. And it goes anywhere between 500 to $2,000, depending.
Wow.
Always wanted it, and it's one of the Iron Maiden records that I've never owned in my life. I had older one once. I think it was last year when Sounded Out was still open. Tom got one in. This guy was going to sell it, and I went, can I have a look at it? He went, yeah. And he gave me it like he was giving me the crown fucking jewels. I'm going, not going to break it. I'm going, oh, look, I have it in my hands. And I took it out the sleeve and had a look. I was like, do I have to give you this fucker back? Anyway, the lad never sold it in the end anyway. But I've handled one. That's the closest I've ever been. You also sometimes get this little tiny, well, I'm saying tiny, it's not that big, like a little merchandise sheet. T-shirts, like £2 or £3 or something ridiculous, with the Iron Maiden logo. Oh my God, I'd contemplate murder for that. You know, I wouldn't really. But yeah, no shadow of a doubt at all. Yeah, that would be mine.
Awesome choice there, Nigel. Great stuff. What about yourself, Keith?
If I was to pick a soundtrack, I'd have to stick to the one that I Gladiator. I keep saying it. Gladiator is, and I do it sometimes where if I'm ever kind of down, a bit depressed, or I just go for a walk, knock on the Gladiator soundtrack, and whatever worries were on me are just washed away every time I hear that soundtrack. It is absolutely beautiful, and if there is a heaven, I'm hoping that soundtrack is playing when I'm going to it, because it is absolutely beautiful. It's I've nothing but great things to say about it.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Really great choice there, my friend.
Thank you.
He was a vegetarian, but he was that hungry he had to eat the woman, and when he did, he was
Gladiator.
Oh my God! Can I change my mind now? He's fucking single-handedly fucked the soundtrack up for me now. You fucking
you fucking liked it, really, you lying cunt. Stop being so fucking ungrateful.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, but yeah, great choice, Keith. And
Right.
I
Cheers.
think I'm going to go for Rocky 3 soundtrack because I've had a look for that before, but it's quite expensive to be fair. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. And I love the music. Got Gary saying, yeah, Nigel's back to his old self. We could tell. It's great to see.
Hey, we can tell. I don't know if that's a good comment or bad. We can tell. Get your fucking chest infection back, you fat bastard.
And we've got Carlos Eastwood for Life fan. Hello, mate. Great to see you
Hey,
here.
Carlos.
Hello,
He
mate.
says, hi, Scotty to Hottie, Jackson, Andy, Nigel was swearing King, and Sir Keith.
Thank you, sir.
Biskin.
I like how Andy and I don't get nicknames. We're just Jackson and Andy.
Just Andy Jackson.
Yeah, just Andy.
The swearing king. Thank you very much, you cunt. I appreciate that.
Misc. I like the sound of that. Ooh. I'm changing my name tomorrow.
Great stream, by the way, on Monday night. Carlos really enjoyed
great fun.
that.
Great fun. Oh, I loved it. I really did.
I didn't realize I've missed it. Oh, it was good, was it? Enjoyed it.
Oh, that's such a great time. How can you not have a good time? Almost 3 hours of talking about John Carpenter, seriously.
Oh,
wow.
You know, it felt like 5 minutes.
Got you in your element.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll have to go
Yeah,
back
it was great. It was great. And we just said at the end of the stream as well, it was funny. And I don't know if Jackson's
yes, Scott,
like
I'm looking at the same fucking thing as you.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how Jackson's going to feel about this, but we were kind of saying to each other when the stream ended, the one movie that didn't get mentioned in the entire stream was Prince of Darkness.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. No, it doesn't say that the movie's bad or anything like that. It just never got mentioned.
Okay.
You know, I like the movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's kind of forgotten, I think, for a lot of people. It's you know, I think along with maybe like Starman, Vampires, Escape from LA, it's one of his most underrated, I think.
Absolutely.
It's one of my favorites just in general. Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
When I saw Prince of Darkness years ago, I really didn't like it. And then I got the Scream Factory Blu-ray really cheap. When I watched it, I thought, you know what? Didn't I fucking enjoy that? Because it was something really different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got this really like odd pace to it where like I always love like showing it to people for the first time and watching them react to the opening credits, because the opening credits like they keep cutting back to them like they'll show like, you know, stuff from the college and then cut back to the opening credits until like 15 minutes into the movie.
That's right.
It just sets you up for this really, really odd pace. But I mean, it pays. It's not one of those like slow horror movies where like it doesn't build to anything. I mean, like they get to some really horrifying, like kind of apocalyptic, but also like Lucio Fulci kind of horror.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yes. Awesome. Hey, that was well pointed out. I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, it is. It is very Fulci-esque.
Yeah, it's like all the stuff with like the bugs coming out of the guy.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought Alice Cooper was a nice touch as well.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Ominous as fuck he looked.
Apparently, I think he just loved Carpenter so much. He was like, "Yeah, I'll do whatever." And but it really fits, like him.
Am I right in saying as well that he did say that if you want me in the movie, you know, he wanted that scene with the bike, because apparently he'd done that on stage. You know the scene where he kills the person with the bike?
Yeah.
Apparently that he actually done that on stage. So he turned around to John Carpenter and says, I'll do the movie, but once you let me do that in the movie. So
that's funny. That explains it a little bit, because it's an idea that kind of fits with the weird tone that it's going for, but it's also like it's not something I would think that John Carpenter would come up for. So that actually does make a little bit of sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you ever get the chance to see Alice Cooper live, fucking go. You don't even have to really like his music, because he's just so entertaining. And it's like watching a cheesy live on stage horror film. He's amazing.
I do like his music enough, so I might do that at some point.
And even now he's about 156, but he's still fucking got it on stage. He's amazing.
Did you ever watch that movie, Dark? Is it Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp?
Yeah. I actually don't mind.
Is he in that?
Like it's like that movie gets shit on a lot, but like I think compared to some of the other stuff Tim Burton's done in recent years, it's actually not too bad.
I know
I really enjoy Alice Cooper in it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
there's a
Lauren's
great-
got that.
There's a great bit in it where because Johnny Depp is a vampire in it, and he's resurrected at the start of the movie, and it's been like hundreds of years have passed, so naturally he doesn't know who Alice Cooper is. So he thought it was a woman.
Yeah.
So someone told him because they were having a party, and someone told him to get Alice Cooper. So he got Alice Cooper, and I'm almost certain there's a scene in the movie where he goes, "That's one ugly-looking woman."
Yeah. It's like that has got to be the ugliest woman I've ever seen. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake! Done it again now. I've got that one piled onto me now to watch.
Oh, there we go. I love that movie. I love it.
12 Angry
I don't
Clicks.
mind it at all. I think it's really solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also Eva Green in it.
Oh wow.
That's reason enough to watch it right there.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Dear Lord. It's actually a nice steelbook, that, isn't it?
It is gorgeous. I have it myself. I actually remember what I bought with that steelbook. I bought Avatar in 3D.
Wow, is it that old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2012?
Yeah, 2000. Wow.
God damn.
That's a while back now, 2012, definitely. And we've got Jake saying another great day of saving the bees.
Saving the bees.
And we've got Leon Talks
Hey,
Film here.
Leon.
Hello, Leon. Great to see you.
Hey, Leon.
Good evening,
Hey,
sir.
man. How are you?
Great to see you here, mate. And we've got Winslow here with a Winslow
Hey, what's up?
wave. Hello,
Hey, man. How are
mate.
you?
And we got Matt Chat saying he's seen where we've all lurks. It disturbed him.
Nice.
Yeah. No,
Awesome.
I think it's called When Evil Lurks, but like no, it is really disturbing. It's got a couple, like, I think some of it's just the way it paces some of its horror sequences. Like it really plays up the shock value of some of them, because some of the like kills just come out of nowhere, and I definitely don't want to spoil them, because if you guys watch it, like, it's pretty shocking.
Oh, wow. It sounds really cool, to be fair. I'll definitely give that a go.
Yeah.
What's
Have
that
we
one
got-
with the hand bust Keith? That's not Eat Where Evil Legs, is it?
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one's good.
I have that coming.
I enjoyed that one.
That's still not arrived yet.
That's coming to see. Actually, he sent me a message this morning, and the box was the size of a kitchen table, and he said, "This is on its way to you." So there's something else inside it. I don't know what it is.
I saw your Rambo set. Wow.
Oh my god, amazing. Unbelievable.
So good. And we've got Carlos saying, guys, what's your top 3 physical media boutique labels and why? Great question there, Carlos.
Yeah.
Definitely Arrow Video's got to be up there for sure. Just so many great horror films, so many quirky titles, loads of different variety as well. And a lot of great 4K special edition box sets as well. So yeah, definitely Arrow. Second Sight as well. Delivered some of my favourite 4K special edition box sets, obviously with Dawn of the Dead one, which is amazing. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they just bring out stunning films as well. Really awesome stuff. Third one. Possibly HMV Premiums off the top of my head. I think they're really cool, even though they don't bring out much anymore. But yeah, I do really like some of their stuff. They got some really, really cool films out, and yeah, just really enjoy them. What about yourself, Jackson?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you totally on Arrow. So, some of the highest quality, Blu-ray and 4K transfers out there for really great, often underrated films that deserve more love. I do love the Criterion Collection as well. Like I sometimes different sorts of films, but like I think they've been so important for film history, for film preservation, for a lot of what they're doing. And then I'll give a shout out to Kino Lorber as well. I think they do a lot of really kind of it's a good mix of like classic and obscure. I don't know. I for example, one of the things I own from them is Spetters by Paul Verhoeven, kind of a harder film to find for him. And it's a great transfer and really, really good film. So
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Really good choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I definitely have to say Arrow. The individual 4Ks, Blu-ray sets they do are just amazing. I might have to go with the Warner Brothers 4Ks.
Oh, very nice.
Those editions are, I'm getting a bit obsessed with those recently, and then
I was taken by surprise with that Elf release. That was surprising.
Yeah,
I got lucky. I did with that, Andy. I didn't say it to you because if you go onto Amazon, it shows the release, but it's only the steelbook it shows on the main picture.
Yeah.
And I seen it. It was like €47, and I kind of laughed. I was like, €47 for a steelbook. Get right yourself. So it's only when I scrolled through the pictures I realized it was a collector's edition, and there's only 2,000 of them.
Wow.
And so thank God I was able to get one.
Same, yeah. I thought, fucking, what Keith sent me here. I was like, no. But I'm glad you did, because I was like, I snapped it up, and I got the last one on eBay. So
Wow.
Wow.
I was like, it sold out after I bought it.
Oh, so that's incredible. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so the third one I'm going to go with, even though I don't think they've got their packaging 100% right, because it has been problematic. I'm going to go with the Film Vault range.
Nice.
If they could just get that bit with the crystal right, they'd kill it. But some of the ones I've ordered have arrived damaged, and there's not really much you can do. But if they'd iron those creases out, they'd be amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Really great choices there, my friend. No worries. What about yourself, Nigel?
Definitely Arrow and Second Sight for the same reasons you've said. And third, it probably would be between 88 Films and Screen Factory in the States.
Oh, yeah. Good.
That's a good shout out for sure.
I know Screen Factory have sort of dropped the ball a little bit lately. They haven't really. They've been reissuing a lot of 4Ks and stuff, but my God, their transfers. They look fucking amazing. They really do look amazing.
Yeah.
Look at the Halloween ones they did. Halloween 3. Wow. On 4K looks absolutely phenomenal. And the packing on that one as well. But yeah, I mean, as long as I've got the slipcover with them, I'm happy though, because they just look so good. So yeah, my third place will be between that and 88 Films, because they've had some really good stuff out as well.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there. What about yourself, Keith?
I have to agree with everything that everyone said. Arrow Video, Second Sight, Screen Factory. I absolutely 100% agree with Nigel. I don't think I have a bad transfer from Screen Factory. I've never seen a bad one from them. Yeah. Even though there is people out there that just love to bitch and fucking whinge about the littlest of things.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. Just watch the goddamn movie and shut the fuck up.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, I know. See, but I have to do two shout-outs though as well. Film Arena, no question about it. I think Andy will back me up on that one.
Yeah.
And Everything Blue. Absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not just talking about the releases that they brought out with Zavi. Even before they joined Zavi, some of the releases they brought out were absolutely astonishing. So I'm happy to I'm so happy now that they've left Zavi, and hopefully they'll go back to the way they used to be.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome stuff, Keith. Great choices there, my friend. Got Leon say, we're so glad to hear you loved Punch Drunk Love. Bo is definitely something. Yeah.
I watched both those films with Leon, and we, I had mixed feelings about Bo Is Afraid, but we had such a great time watching both of them. So yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Really good to hear that, my friend. And we got Del Boy saying, if there was a prop from a film that could be given to you for free, What
Oh,
prop
wow.
would you love to have? By all means, think of anything iconic, even a boat if you want. Lol.
Wow.
That's a great
Prop?
Oh,
Oh.
Fuck.
that's a great question, Boy. You're coming up with some really good ones tonight, to be fair.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a fucking top-notch question, that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one as well. I'll come back to this
See-
one. Jack.
See, ideally, I would love to turn around and say the one that instantly jumped in my head, but then I started thinking about it. Like, the first thing that jumped into my head was Michael Myers' mask, the original Michael Myers mask.
The original.
But the problem is that them masks are not built to last.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
there's an expiry date on them. They're going to be nothing sometime in the future. So I don't know. I'm struggling.
It's
Come up
a
with one.
tough question. I'll come back to this one, but Jackson, what about you, mate?
Well, Delboy mentioned like even a boat, and it's not a boat, but it is a vehicle. I just started thinking of like iconic vehicles. The car in Death Proof.
That's
shout.
a great one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be so cool.
That's so
Awesome.
fucking good. Yeah.
I would want to drive in the driver's seat. I wouldn't want to sit in the passenger seat though.
Yeah.
See, you could pick a lot of cars, couldn't you?
Definitely, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Fuck it, have the truck out of Jewel. Try backing that fucker up. Neighbours would love that, wouldn't they?
Oh, I'm fucking done with you.
Great choices, guys. Really awesome stuff there. But what about yourself, Andy?
There's two that come to mind. Freddy Krueger's glove,
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
and I would love just to have a look through it. Peter Vincent's vampire killing kit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
what a fucking cracker.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Just to go through it all. See what he's got.
Yeah.
That's cool. Great choices there, Andy. I might actually go with the Book of the Dead from Evil Dead. I think that would be really cool, to be fair.
Good one as well.
I would definitely love to have that.
If it's anything like my Book of the Dead, it won't fucking last long because mine is just is literally just dissolving in front of me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, that's shit.
That's not good. Sorry to hear that, Keith.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. But what would you choose, Keith, if you could pick one prop?
Oh, well, I'll let Good Night go there.
Yes. You picked a truck, I think.
I'm still thinking.
No,
I would either have the original dummy of the creep at the window out of Creep Show.
Oh,
Well,
very nice.
Or one of the shark jaw bones that Quint's boiling in Jaws.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's cool.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
I think it'd be between two. The DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
Or Photon Pack from Ghostbusters.
Yes.
That'd be my two.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Great choices there.
Oh,
my
I'd settle
friend.
for Jenna Ortega's Soggy Gusset. If I can't have the shark's jaw, I'll have that.
The stool that Sharon Stone is sitting on in Basic Instinct.
This is a genuine pair of Jenna Ortega's minge trodden pants.
And we've
The
got
used to smell, unfortunately, I've got all the essence out of it now.
And we've got Carlos saying, Scotty, I only tuned in for another Arnie impression off you, so come on, fella.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Your clothes, give them to me now. Give them to me. Bob the Terminator.
Why does your Terminator sound so goddamn angry?
I don't know.
Why did I think the cunt was going to fucking stab me?
I don't remember going up to Bill Paxton going, "Give me your fucking clothes now!"
Scott just wants our
Fucking
clothes. He
hate
hasn't
them.
done the impression yet.
What was that you said, Andy? What?
I said Scott just wants our clothes. He hasn't done the impression yet.
Fucking hell, man.
Got Sinjin saying that's a great question.
Yeah,
It sure is.
absolutely.
And he said he would have Walker from Jaws.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
There's fuck all left of it.
Yeah.
It's rotted away.
Yeah.
Got Matt Chat saying Punch Drunk Love is one of my favourite films. Not an Adam Sandler fan, but he's phenomenal here. Such an anxious film. Yeah, it's a really good film, to be fair. I really like it.
Yeah, like the soundtrack in it. It really kind of emphasizes like the anxiety of certain scenes. It's also, I mentioned this in my review. I think it's a really good portrayal of like autism. Like I think it's very like the character in the film is clearly like on the spectrum to an extent, but it's not like a really like out there kind of like offensive portrayal of that. It's very just like getting at these kind of manic behaviors and sometimes losing control. It's great. I love that film.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Really glad you enjoyed it, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's not one of my favourite PTA movies, but yeah, I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Glad you enjoy it, my friend.
Cheers,
What
Scott.
about yourself, Nigel?
Never seen it.
No worries, mate. What about yourself, Keith?
I never seen it myself. I don't know why I have this strange memory. Again, I'm sure Ellen will let me know, but I have this weird memory that we knocked it on and we knocked it off. I'm probably thinking of a different movie, but I never seen it.
No worries, Keith. Have we got several fans saying anything with bushes?
I love that film and I love that scene.
I can't even remember that scene.
It's from the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a great scene.
I've never seen that. I need to watch
No,
that.
it's great.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And we've got Laura, Mrs. Rockgod here. Hello, Laura. Hope you're doing well. I watched Escape from Hell before Nigel and can confirm lots of titties and 70s bushes. Also, I have no idea what the storyline was.
Oddly enough, neither the fucking I haven't got a bastard clue. They're just in this jungle prison for no apparent reason. I don't know how they got there or why they're there. Just getting out their dirty, gripping 70s bush.
There's an unrated version of that as well. It's Extra Crabs.
Oh.
Are they allowed to just put porn on the video nasties list? I wouldn't think that would count.
Hey, I tell you what, as well, there's one bloke giving one of them. He's giving the old Minge a good rub. I'm sure he slides the old finger in. They've left it in. I was thinking, you filthy beast.
Is that your wife screaming, laughing in the background?
Yeah.
I got it. I don't remember that in 12 Angry Men.
When I seen the finger going, I was shouting, "Hey, give me a fucking sniff before you change the scene, you cunt."
Oh, what a shame.
Oh,
This has been wow. We got Gary saying, is it true you could see Spielberg in a scene in a rear view mirror in Jaws? I watched it last week, but I never spotted it.
I never spotted it. Jesus,
I've never spotted it. It's news to me, that one.
Yeah, that's definitely, that's news to me.
Got no idea there, mate. Sorry about that. But we've
Is
got
it-
Mikey here for Boogie.
Mikey, how
you doing,
mate?
Hey, Mikey.
And we've got Laura saying, aha, it was bloody awful, but I'm quite hard on the video Nazis because some of them are so bad they should be banned.
Yeah, but she thinks it should be banned for the wrong reason. She just thinks it should be banned because they're shit.
Yeah.
I was actually, just before you go on there, Scott, I actually sent Andy a clip there yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I thought it wasn't real. But anyone that's seen that movie, The Abyss, James Cameron's The Abyss,
Yeah.
but there's a scene at the end of it where a tidal wave is coming in. And it's just when the tidal wave is about to stop, but it actually does stop, and you see people on the beach, and they're kind of looking up at the wave, and it stops. But if you actually look at the bottom left corner, you see somebody getting their trousers pulled down.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, someone gets kicked. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I know that scene. No, you just see you just see two hands coming in and pulling your man's trousers down. It was great.
Oh, that's funny. That's
What a mistake.
yeah, definitely. We got Gary saying great film. Mechanic. The remake wasn't bad either. I did really enjoy a Mechanic. To be fair, thought it was really good, and definitely want to check out a remake at some point. You seen it, either of those, Jackson?
No, I do really want to. I only watched the first Death Wish films, I've seen the first 4 earlier this year. So I'm just kind of starting to get into Charles Bronson, but yeah, love to check that out.
Awesome stuff, mate. Hope you enjoy it when you watch it. What about yourself, Andy?
I haven't seen the Bronson one, but I do have it, and I've seen the Jason Statham one.
Awesome stuff, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
No, I've never seen it. How the fuck do you replace Charles Bronson with Jason fucking Statham, for God's sake? I'd like to see the Bronson one, but not the other one.
That's fair enough. Can definitely understand that. What about yourself, Keith?
I actually thought when you were talking about the remake, I was thinking of the Gareth, what's it called? The Christian Bale movie. What's that called?
The Machinist.
I think he
Oh,
was
yeah.
Oh, The Machinist. Sorry. Okay, right.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
one
I
where he
never
loses
seen
all
the.
weight.
I never seen the original. I think I did see the remake, and I didn't like it at all.
That's fair enough. Can definitely understand that, Keith. No worries, mate. And we got Gary Brewer added here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Hey, Gary, how are you,
He
mate?
says, "Hi, gents. What film would you like John Carpenter?
What film would you like John Carpenter Carpenter?
Did you ever stroke midway through writing that?
Remake.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I was going to say
That makes more sense.
No, it's just-
in London.
It's just come to me.
Mr. Carpenter, what? Carpenter, that film.
John Cooper and Alice Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Wow.
John
Wow.
Cooper. Oh, man.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, shit.
I'm not too sure, to be fair. Maybe he would be quite cool at doing a kilograms from outer space. That'd be quite cool.
oh wow. Yeah.
What about yourself, Jackson?
When I think about John Carpenter and remakes, I think about. I obviously go to The Thing, which was a remake of a classic kind of 50s sci-fi B movie. So, similar to that. I mean, I think there's the Fritz Lang film Metropolis is an amazing film. It's one of my favorite films from the silent era. But I do think that I do think it could be remade for the just adding dialogue, and also you could do like a more like cynical interpretation of the story, because the story is kind of naive a little bit, like the way it plays out. So I think actually Carpenter could be a good fit for that. Like certainly like They Live Carpenter, like kind of height of his career. So yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Great choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about a remake, but I would love to have seen him have a hand, maybe in something like the Twilight Zone movie.
Oh,
Right.
Oh,
That'd be
If
good.
he'd have done a segment or something
Yeah.
like that. Closest you'll get to that is probably Body Bags, but
Yeah.
Mm.
Hopefully he could have replaced John Landis in that segment. Things might have gone a little bit better on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
definitely. Awesome stuff, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
fuck. I wonder if he'd have done a good. Oh, go and fuck your mother. I wonder if he would have done a good job if he had done a remake of Psycho, because he wouldn't have followed the script. He'd have done his own little twist on it. So I think that would have been interesting. I'll say Psycho to rectify that fucking 1998 thing.
Yeah.
Every time the Psycho remakes gets mentioned, that's happening.
I like that. I think Vince did a good job.
I won't go that far. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the movie. But
I've got to be fair. I didn't hate it, but it's just fucking pointless.
It's pointless.
Shot for shot, same script. What was the point?
I think I liked it because it's based on a great film.
Yeah.
It is just a tracing of a great film.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's not based. It's a fucking carbon copy.
Yeah.
Is there something interesting about it in the like? Because I mean, another interesting angle to it could be, you know, the there's no motivation for it. Like the project's completely cynical. It's just so they can hang on to the rights. But like, is there any acknowledgement in the filmmaking, like from the filmmakers that like, hey, we're doing something cynical here? Like, I don't know. Is there any? Did they try to do anything interesting with that idea, or is it pretty much just a carbon copy?
Yeah, the show down there his asshole. And the clearly as well. They didn't even hide that. There's a chocolate starfish for all to see.
I put a masturbating scene as well. Don't forget about the masturbating scene.
Oh, aye, and he had the fucking Tommy Tank.
Yeah, absolutely. Changed that movie.
Yeah.
Changed it.
He was having a rum tum tugger.
Yeah.
The other thing is, when he came in with the wig on, he looked about as scary as fucking Dougal out of Magic Roundabout.
Fucking Dougal.
No, Vince Vaughn did not make a very good Norman, I'm afraid.
Staring at Zippy with his mouth shut.
So yeah, JC, get your ass into gear and make a decent remake of that.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
Escape from LA. I would just like to give that another shot. Give us.
I like Escape from LA.
I love it as well. I do. I love the movie. I'm a big fan of it. But I would love to see him remake it just to see if he would have made the same movie. I don't think he would have.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he would have.
Maybe by the same token, I'd like to see a later John Carpenter try and remake Dark Star, because I think Dark Star was kind of limited by being like a student film that was ballooned for a kind of a theatrical release. So yeah.
I'll tell you another one that I'd love to see Carpenter try, just because I think he captures atmosphere so well. I would love to have seen him do a remake of Salem's Lot.
Oh. Yeah.
That would have been an interesting one.
Yeah. I think that would have been shit your pants scary, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on which John Carpenter we're getting. If we're getting the John Carpenter from the 70s and 80s, happy days. If we're getting Carpenter from the 90s, it might be something very different.
Yeah.
I mean, like Vampires, I think is a good movie, but it's a very different tone for a vampire movie than something like Salem's Lot. So
we were kind of just talking about vampires, and I'm not going to lie. If you take James Woods out of that movie, it'll be an absolute shit fest of a movie.
I completely agree.
Wow.
It's mainly his performance that kind of does that for me. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that film as well.
I do really enjoy it.
I can't imagine it without James Woods, but yeah, I kind of get what you mean, Keith. Yeah,
Someone did mention on the stream there on Monday as well, and it is true. John Carpenter is a huge Westerns fan of Westerns, and I think that's the closest we've ever gotten to a John Carpenter Western. So yeah, I like it. I like the movie. I enjoyed it.
He put John Carpenter for his Sight and Sound ballot last year. He put like 4 Howard Hawks films on his list of like the greatest films of all time, and I think 2 of them were westerns, like Red River and what's the other Hawks one? Rio Bravo. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, he's a big fan of westerns. Yeah.
I'm going to be seeing that for the first time now. It's coming out in 4K now next week, I think it is.
Yeah.
Rio
Rio
Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
It's really good. I really like it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Mhm.
I think
Awesome
Vampires
stuff.
has got a bit of a From Dusk Till Dawn vibe to it in parts.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I get that.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like greenlit because of the success of From Dusk Till Dawn
Dusk
in
Till
a
Dawn.
way. Like it had to have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's also got a
100%.
great soundtrack as well, Vampires.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, music and that is great. To be fair, I really enjoy music to that film. Got Matt Chat saying, Nigel, if you get a chance, watch a Section 3 film called Wrong Way. It's an arse house on the left, but spit on your grave type effort. This film is a fucking Bojangles. This is how you don't make a film.
Wrong way.
I've not heard of that.
Yeah.
This isn't the one with David Hess in it, also called The Hitchhiker.
Oh, I'm not too sure. It could be.
I don't know.
Wrong way. Name doesn't sound familiar.
No, but same here. Got Carlos saying Scott is becoming a Bronson fan. Good man. Thank you, Carlos, for sending me all those great films. Really do appreciate it. And yes, he is awesome. Got Delboy saying Nick and subscribe all. Thank you, Delboy.
Cheers,
Wow,
Del.
next
Right.
one is episode 50. Yeah, wow. I didn't think I'd get that far, to be fair.
See you,
but
mate.
awesome. Got Carlos saying, guys, what's your top 3 favourite actors and why? Great question, Carlos. Really good stuff there. Robert De Niro's got to be up there, definitely. Just the amount of amazing films and performances he's given in the past. Obviously, Goodfellas, Casino, Cape Fear remake. He's an absolute evil bastard in that film, and he's fantastic at doing it. Even his comedic roles as well, like Meet Your Parents and stuff like that, is absolute genius as well. So yeah, definitely him. Definitely Sylvester Stallone, because he's my childhood actor hero sort of thing, and I just absolutely love films like Rocky, Rambo, and stuff like that. Obviously, and possibly Al Pacino, just because of his performances in Dog Day Afternoon, which is absolutely incredible, and Scarface and Carlito's Way as well, and Heat, which is also a great performance as well. What about yourself, Jackson?
Yeah, I was. It's a difficult question, of course. There's just so many, but I would. Let's see. Nick Cage would probably be up there for me.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just got a great, like. I mean, there are a lot of really good, like, kind of sincere performances from him, but I just love his crazy shit as well. Like, it's just awesome. Pacino, for kind of similar reasons, and maybe I do want to say De Niro, but maybe I'll be different. I don't know. Maybe Harvey Keitel.
Nice.
Yeah, I know talked about Nigel. He's not huge on this movie, but I think Bad Lieutenant is like one of the greatest performances I've ever seen a male actor give. And he's great in a lot of other movies as well. But yeah,
awesome stuff, Jackson. Really great choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I like when I think about favorite actors, it's actors who sort of put a smile on my face when I see them in a movie, and that don't expect to see them in a movie. One who jumps to mind is probably Christopher Lloyd.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't get talked about enough, to be honest. Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is
Great.
a go-to of mine, his favorite go-to, and yeah, I might have to go with Jack Nicholson as well.
Oh, yes. I forgot about him.
think
That's
he
a great choice.
Yeah.
And kill it as well. When he gets going, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. From
Yeah.
Carpenter.
So good.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great choices there, my friend.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
I I think I'm going to have to go for Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, and third, I'm going to have to put two joint, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
And an honourable mention to David Warner, God bless him, because he's fucking amazing as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
And before we continue, I just thought of another name swap. Jack De Niro and Robert Nicholson.
Robert Nicholson, how fucking normal does that sound?
Jack De Niro.
Jack De Niro.
There's going to be people watching thinking, fucking them daft bastards laughing at.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, but
This isn't fucking funny.
Yeah. It tickles us.
Jack De Niro. Robert Nicholson.
What about yourself, Keith?
There's two actors in particular that come to mind because I think they're two of the greatest character actors in the world. Johnny Depp in particular. I think he'll probably be seen as the greatest character actor of all time. That's the biggest testament to compare to him. Kurt Russell, hands down.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's look even past the Carpenter stuff. Even we just mentioned Death Proof there, which it's his character. I've never seen such a flip on a character before that you see on that. Like, to see him so menacing, and then at the end of it, an absolute coward. And the screams that come out of him. It's just absolutely incredible.
Criminal, isn't it? How overlooked that film is. It's absolutely criminal.
Really is.
Absolutely cruel. And I think my third would have to go to Harrison Ford.
Oh, good choice. Awesome stuff there, Keith. Great choices, my friend.
Yeah.
Got Del Boy saying Scrooged is in my top 3 films at Christmas. Bill Murray's brilliant. You can't not have Muppets Christmas Carol though. Awesome stuff. I'm glad you enjoy them.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I actually that's on my watch list for this holiday season. Finally. Yeah.
Which one? The Muppets?
Muppets. Yeah. I've seen Scrooge.
Okay.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Got Gary Blu-ray Addict here saying anyone ordered anything from a Vinegar Syndrome sale that is now finished. I haven't. No, I didn't even realise there was a sale on. To be fair, so no, I haven't bought anything. What about yourself, Jackson?
I also didn't realize there was a sale, but I might have if I knew there was. So maybe I'll look into it. Oh, you said it's finished now. Okay, well, next time.
No worries, Jackson. What about yourself, Andy?
No, not from Vinegar Syndrome. No.
No worries, Andy. What about yourself, Nigel?
No, there is one I wanted, but it wasn't in the sale, and it's fucking expensive. The Boogeyman.
Oh yeah.
No.
No,
The 80s or 70s, 80s one, or
yeah, the 80s, the Video Nasty one.
Yeah.
With the mirror piece.
Yep.
Didn't Idiot Films bring that out?
What did you say there, Keith? Sorry?
Sorry, did the Idiot Films not bring that movie out? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
They did, but the Vinegar Syndrome's a 4K.
Oh, very good.
Awesome. What about yourself, Keith?
No, I didn't. I'm not going to lie to you. And look, this is not an attack against Vinegar Syndrome because I only have 4 releases and they are fucking astonishing. But Jesus Christ, the last order I got off them, they took my money and it took them over a month to actually dispatch it to me.
Yeah.
Which I find absolutely ridiculous. So it kind of put me off buying stuff off them. I'm not a big fan, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of these labels taking money out of your account and then turn around and going, we'll send it out whenever we want to. You know, it's
yeah.
I think it's you send the item out, you get goddamn paid for it. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And yeah, I start getting a bit frustrated now with Vinegar Syndrome, but again, take nothing away from them. Jesus, Nigel, I have that movie Madman on 4K. I've never seen. Have you got it yourself?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe how good that looks on 4K.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And that fucking slipcase, I don't think a hammer could destroy it.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
I tell you what, though, Keith, Severin are a lot faster at
Really?
delivering. Yeah.
Right.
Severin are
See-
fantastic, yeah.
You see, the thing is, like, we're getting these from the States. It's already going to take a while to get to you, particularly over here in Ireland. You know, it's going to take at least, over 2 weeks to get here. But then when you're actually waiting for a month for them to be dispatched, it's ridiculous. They need to speed that up.
I've never known Severin take that long. Normally, last time I've ordered, I think it shipped within a couple of daes.
Right.
It was pretty fast.
That's good.
And I ordered, is it John Russell, the color director, film Midnight?
I think I've heard of that.
You know the guy who plays Martin, he's in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, right, okay.
Again, another nasty, but I ordered the Blu-ray of that, and I paid like the extra $5 or whatever it was for the slip. When it turned up, they hadn't sent the slip, so I emailed them, slip hasn't turned up. Oh, sorry about that. Bang, straight in the post. It was here in less than a week.
Wow.
That was Severin.
Just another thing I wanted to say to Andy as well. I've seen this on Instagram. Now, I know, Andy, you kind of said that you're not particularly interested in the Warner Brothers releases when it comes to the Blu-rays. But I just thought I'd give you a heads up on this one, what I seen today, which I thought was incredible. But the Dr. No collector's edition on Blu-ray.
Wow.
Where you get the steelbook of it. Zavvi are actually selling it at the moment for £8.
Oh, wow.
£8, wow.
£8.
Wow.
I thought that was... if Zavvi actually did ship to Ireland now, because they don't do it anymore, I would have picked it up. But I thought that was a fantastic price.
Wow. That's brilliant. Awesome
8
stuff.
quid, wow.
Hard rigid box set, steelbook. You get all the bells and whistles with it as well. So
Even Nigel hates Bond is considering that.
Yeah.
I might not like it, but God, you can't fucking knock that, can you? What a bargain!
No, you really can't. Great price.
I'm just trying to work out whether Andy's pretending to look at what he's thinking. I'm having that fucker, and I'm a little typey way there.
You'll hear a coming out of Andy down there.
He normally goes quiet, then he'll just go orders. Said Percy. And Andy the Tank Engine has ordered Dr. Pooh, or whatever you call it. Said Percy.
Oh, that's brilliant. Have we got
Oh my God.
Why he fucking goes.
Here we go. He says, Scott! Jackson! Andy! Nige! And Keith! Hello, mate. Good to see you, man. Says, hey, guys, hope you're doing well. Good to
You too, man.
Is it that one, Keith? I was fucked off.
It's
What are you saying, Nige?
Is it that one?
Which one? Yeah, that's the one. That's
wow,
it. Yeah.
£8.
Wow.
Do you want it ordering, Keith?
Sorry?
Do you want it ordering?
Absolutely, if you don't mind, Nige.
I'll order it now, and you can get your address, and I'll send it.
There you go.
God, fair play. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you very much.
What a bargain.
What a bargain. I thought it was a great price. Wait till you see now. It'll come up, she'll come back, and she'll say it's sold out because of fucking him.
I tell you, they're getting right fuckers with you, and they're not delivering to Ireland, man.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Fucking shocking.
Yeah, look, I'm taking that as a blessing in disguise. You know how I feel about Zavvi.
Yes.
Is Zavvi a UK label as well?
Sorry?
Is Zavvi a UK label as well?
Yeah. You're a UK based company.
Ireland, then that's so it's like right there. Yeah.
It's just an online store. That's it.
Yeah. Wow.
It's obviously Brexit. Obviously had something to do with it.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, but like,
please, can't we go back in fucking Europe? We've been so fucked up ever since this happened.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Mike saying, guess what movie I'm watching for the first time on Sunday?
Oh,
That's
no.
2019.
We don't need a fucking guess now. You've told us you gobshite. Guess what film I'm watching, cats? You double chocolate pie munching motherfucker. You're going to give us a chance to guess.
I had a funny experience watching Cats for the first time. So I didn't go to see it when it came out. Years later, though, like last year maybe, I was at a cult movie night type event, and we didn't know what the film was going to be. And usually this cinema I went to, it had a good record of like picking, fun stuff. Like, I'd seen like Return of the Living Dead there, Face Off, good movies. But I get to the lobby, and I see somebody dressed up in like a cat costume with like cat makeup and everything, and I'm like, that's not a good sign. It turned out it was the guy that was curating the movie and picked it and everything for everyone, and I'm like, oh shit.
This isn't that James Corden thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked a lot like him, but it is the James Corden. Yeah, like he's in it. Yeah.
Don't do it, Mike.
I was inspired by that movie. I really was. Halfway through, I started licking the balls off myself.
By
the time
I'll probably start licking the balls off Simba. Oh, I can't. He hasn't got none.
By the time it was over, I got to me fucking hole.
You dirty bastard!
A sweet corn.
Oh.
He's licked the sweet corn off his chocolate hoop.
Oh God!
You dirty fucker! You dirty Oh,
Hey!
It's chocolate hoop.
Oh, fuck me backwards.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant.
yes.
But yes, I am never ever going to watch Cats in my life.
No.
And
Should rename
No.
it Twats with that
No.
fucker in it.
yeah,
No.
I've said it since day one, and I refuse to watch it until the day I die. Until the day
Hey, is he back in this country yet?
Don't know.
Let me know when, so I can go kick shit out of him.
I was going to say, it's your responsibility now you're over here, Jackson, to get the cunt sent back over to America if he comes back.
we don't want him either. Like it's
Yeah, but you're here. He could be your neighbour.
True. Oh shit.
True, I'm getting him straight back to fucking New York.
Oh. We got Laura Mrs. Rockgod saying, what's a film you'd love to watch at Christmas but isn't a Christmas film? Mine is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Great one.
Awesome stuff.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Which one, Jackson?
Oh no, Willy Wonka is a great choice for that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like to watch a film, it's not a Christmas film.
Well, I mean, like you can kind of see, like with the new Wonka film, the one with Timothée Chalamet. I mean, they're releasing it at Christmas time, so they kind of they picked up on that.
Yeah.
That's a really good question, that, to be fair. I can't think one. What about you, Jackson?
Maybe, I mean, I've actually only seen this film a couple of times, but maybe Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because it's a good. I mean, it's a Thanksgiving movie, but like it kind of fits the holiday season kind of vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
We call that a pre-Christmas movie over here.
Yeah.
It sets us up for it.
Definitely. Yeah. For sure.
That's awesome. Great choice there, Jackson.
Great choice. Love the movie.
Brilliant. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, it kind of goes along Muppet Christmas Carol for me. And it's got Tim Curry in it from Home Alone 2, Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Because I grew up watching that film at Christmas time. So I always kind of associate it with Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I just like to watch it that time of year, even though it's got nothing to do with Christmas.
Awesome stuff, Randy. Great choice there, my friend.
Cheers.
No worries. What about yourself, Nigel?
These are absolutely fuck all to do with Christmas, but because I got them for Christmas and I watched them over Christmas, I just like now think of it a bit. This is one of them, Fade to Black.
Oh, cool.
With Dennis Christopher.
Okay.
And the other one, which I think I actually got with that, if I didn't, I got it the year later, is one called Don't Answer the Phone.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choices there, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. What about yourself, Keith?
Yeah, this was a strange one. Groundhog Day.
Oh,
I can see
watch
that. Yeah.
Yeah, just watch the movie. It may as well be a Christmas setting to it. There's a lot of atmosphere, a lot of joy. You know, it has a beautiful snowy setting, small town. Yeah, I Groundhog Day always kind of. Whenever I'm watching it, I'm always feel like I'm watching a Christmas movie. It's strange.
Awesome stuff, Keith. Great choice there, my friend. And,
The Shining's another good one as well because of the snow.
Yeah.
You even put the fucking thing in there as well.
I've watched that.
Misery as well. Like you can throw that in there. Yeah.
Oh no, the thing's too bleak.
Imagine you going home. Hey, baby, I feel very festive tonight. We're going to watch The Thing in The Shining.
Let's stick Cannibal Holocaust on and roast the old chestnuts.
And we're going to round the night off with Cliffhanger.
We've just had Christmas dinner and the whole family's going to sit around and we're going to watch Caligula.
I really want to see that. Actually, that sounds
You
like
really don't.
bizarre.
You really don't.
Hey, you really fucking do. It's a cracking film.
I've heard that. I remember Mark Coburn talked about how like if the commentary that Malcolm McDowell does on that film, it starts like the commentary starts with him just going like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like that's the first line that he says in the commentary.
Awesome choice there, Keith. Great stuff there, my friend.
I actually forgot the question. Sorry.
No worries. And I'm gonna go with The Wizard of Oz just because I used to watch that in the winter and I think it's a really cool film to watch around Christmas time.
That used to be on every Christmas day on the telly.
It did, yeah. It used to be on quite a bit. Christmas,
you remember the Jason and the Argonauts and the Sinbad movies? They always got played over here at Christmas. Yeah. I miss them days.
The Great Escape.
Yeah.
Great Escape. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I missed the days of having 4 TV channels and that was it. And you used to get excited getting the TV times and the radio times to plan all your Christmas viewing out.
No, absolutely.
Nobody gives a shit about stuff like that now.
No. Sad.
There'd always be a James Bond film on.
Yeah. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
However, they have kept up with the Carry On tradition. They're still on.
Oh my God, right. Okay.
I do enjoy watching some of those on the TV, to be fair. It's just a shame that they're cut, but I still have them on every now and then. But gonna go through a few more comments. So think about wrapping the stream up soon, but been a great one tonight. Really enjoyed this.
Definitely.
We got
It's not been that long already.
Yeah,
no.
It's gone quick, hasn't it? Got Del Boy saying nice Vinegar Syndrome purchase for me was Showgirls 4K. Great transfer as it included the correction discs.
I considered buying that. I'm a massive fan of Showgirls, and I've heard really good things from a few people I know who have bought the 4K. The artwork alone is amazing. So
absolutely.
Yeah, 100% agree there, Jackson.
I'd love to get my mitts on that myself, but fucking hell, like Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah.
Bank loan.
Yeah. Got Mike saying, guys, some big news. I got sent in a post today to review a film from Second Sight. More to be revealed soon. However, what's your favourite Second Sight release? That's awesome
Oh,
stuff, Michael. Look
I think
forward to watching
It
that.
doesn't rhyme with the Switcher, does it?
I think I have a funny feeling I know what everyone's answer is going to be on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Mine's going
Come
to
on,
be.
Nige. Come
Dawn
on,
of
think
the
about it, Nige. It doesn't
I'm
take a
looking at
whole
one
lot.
now. It's between two. Let's go with that one.
Dead. Yeah. But obviously mine's Dawn of the Dead. Easy answer there. What about yourself, Jackson?
I mean, I actually don't own any because, I mean, in the States, it's not a huge label, and that's where most of my physical media has come from. But that Texas Chainsaw release looks amazing. I would love to own that. Yeah.
That's a great shout, to be fair. That is a really cool box set, definitely. What about yourself, Andy?
There's 3 I absolutely love. Dawn of the Dead, Drive, and The Guest.
Oh,
Cool.
very nice. Awesome stuff there, Andy. Great choices, my friend.
Cheers.
What about yourself, Nigel?
There's 3 amazing ones for me, but I've got to go for Dawn of the Dead, the big box. But the other 2 that I love are the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Martin.
Oh, yes.
They're just all absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Awesome choices at Nigel. Great stuff there, my friend. What about yourself, Keith?
You just had to bring up that fucking Martin release, didn't you?
But you fucking had it.
No, I fucking don't. And you fucking know I don't.
I said fucking, I'll keep your fucking eye open, you morning cunt.
Well, you fucking know then.
Guess my what?
Oh, this
I
thing
love
is
it.
so good. It's
Yeah, 3 stick out from in my mind as well. Dawn of the Dead, hands down. Drive, and I'm gonna have to go with the one that started it all. Assault on Precinct 13. I'm gonna say, yeah, that is my. Believe it or not, that is the most expensive edition that I bought for Second Sight. I think I paid around €80 for it.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that Blu-ray or 4K?
Blu-ray. There's nothing like I'll show it to you. There's nothing special about it. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
No, I don't think I have.
It's this one here.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
that looks
I've seen
familiar.
that,
Oh, wow.
And it's just the kind of I think you get a book. It's just a simple booklet, and that's your.
So was that their first release?
Sorry, I think that was one of the first.
Wow.
Yeah. That sold out very, very quickly, and I missed out on it. And I had to get it on eBay, and yeah, I had to overspend on it, unfortunately.
wow.
I've got the Scream Factory one, and that looks fucking amazing.
I want to get the Sign Museum done a fantastic release on it as well. I would love to get hold of it.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 versions.
That'll cost you. You want them both?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of money.
Mm.
Depends how bad you want it, though, doesn't it?
Not that much.
Right.
Oh, is it that much? Oh, fuck me.
250 euro.
Oh.
Jeez.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Each?
No, for the 2 of them. See, I'll tell you what's put me off tonight. It's Slime Museum called it a one-click edition. But the only problem is the 2 editions don't go into a box. You just get the 2 editions separately. And it always put me off getting it. It did.
That's strange.
Yeah, and then you get this small badge, I think, as well with it. The badge is actually completely irrelevant to the movie itself. So yeah, it's just crazy money.
Mm. Yeah, that's a shame. But awesome stuff, Keith. Great choices there, my friend.
Sure. Thank you.
No worries. We got Gary saying everyone needs to check out Deliverance at least once. Me, I have watched it 40 plus times. Wow.
Jesus.
Holy mother of fucking God.
As my favourite quote in movie history, sometimes you have to use yourself before you can find anything.
Lose, not use yourself, you dozy twat.
I meant to say lose.
You use yourself, you'll get arrested.
Dozy twat.
I mean, unless you're in the privacy of your own home, you know, like then.
Well, you can use yourself all you want then, as long as there's no cameras on.
with Bear Cox and Ronnie Reynolds.
When you said Bert Cox, it sounded like you said Bent.
Yeah.
Bent Cox and Ronnie Reynolds.
Wow. If we got Laura saying that's amazing, Mike, look forward to that. Yeah, it'd be good to see, definitely.
Yeah, look forward to your review of the picture.
We got Del Boy saying the original taking a pen of 1, 2, 3 loved Walter Matthau in that film. It's a great watch if you have a chance. Awesome stuff, mate.
I must admit, like, I've never seen it, but I've always heard like really good things about it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely have to watch that. And we got Laura saying she's never seen a Die Hard film. Oh, wow.
Really?
You'll love the
I
first
thought
one.
she would have done, to be fair. But no,
Yeah. One of her favourites is in the first one. Snape.
Yeah, Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
She likes him.
Bruce Wickman and Alan Willis.
Oh my god.
He's on fucking fire with them tonight, isn't he, the cunt?
Yes, yeah. Oh. Connor saying top 3 Bruce Willis movies and non-Die Hard movies. Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, fuck.
Lost Boy Scout is up there, definitely. I really, really do like that film, to be fair.
I love that.
My mind's gone completely blank. I can't think of any Bruce Willis films off the top of my head. What about yourself, Jackson? I'll come back to this one.
I think my favorite one is Unbreakable.
Yes,
that's my favorite Shyamalan film. 12 Monkeys. He's brilliant in that film. Like and it's actually kind of sad to think about like his current state with like that film, because he's like he plays somebody who's like completely lost, which is kind of sad. And then I'll throw in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, he's got an amazing section in that film.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Great choices there. And I'm just having a quick look through his filmography now, and I'm going to say Pulp Fiction and The Sixth Sense to add to that list as well. 2 great films there. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction, The Sixth Sense, and Death Becomes Her.
Oh, awesome stuff, Andy. Really great choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
I can't pick 3, so I'm going to pick 4. Pulp Fiction, the Death Wish remake, believe it or not.
I like them.
Striking Distance, and The Colour of Night. If you haven't seen The Colour of Night, watch that.
Cool.
I always
call it Colour by Night. It's not Colour by Numbers, you tit.
Colour of Night. For all you ladies out there, you see Bruce's flaccid penis.
Awesome stuff,
for that bad boy, you're going to go out now.
Great choices there, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Yourself, Keith? No,
I'm not kidding you. I'm fucking embarrassed here. I'm drawing a blank. I cannot believe it. I'm drawing a blank with him. I can't say Pulp Fiction because I've never seen it.
Wow.
Sin City is one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Sin City. Death Becomes Her is definitely in there.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, it's not so much for Bruce Willis, if I'm completely honest, though. And I like him. I like him in the movie, but I prefer the two women are fantastic in it. Oh my god, the third movie. I don't know. I honestly, I'm drawing a blank. I swear to God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, no worries, Keith. All good. We got Gary saying that was Bruce Willis's daughter he was holding hands with on that video. So sad. I idolised Bruce back in the 80s and 90s. And to see him in this way breaks my heart. Yeah, it is really sad the way it's going, definitely.
If you ever get that come up on your YouTube, watch it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Awful. So sad.
Yeah. Awful stuff. And we got Old Man 27. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Hey, mate.
Saying, hello, guys. How's everyone's Friday going? Yeah, doing very well. Enjoying this live stream tonight, definitely.
Yeah.
Got Del Boy saying, question, I agree with all on Bruce Willis. That's such a shame. Thinking of all these films, though, what would you say has been his stand-up performance in any film, not necessarily his defining performance? Oh, that's a great question as well. Possibly Die Hard. I do think he is great in that film, to be fair, and I do love his performance in that. So yeah, I'm going to go with Die Hard. What about yourself, Jackson?
I think I'll go with 12 Monkeys. Just I think it's his most like he has to do something, you know, it's his most like different performance in a way. Like it's much more like understated than a lot of the other ones that he's done. Because again, it's like he doesn't know where he is in time, and yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jackson. Great choice there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
There's two that come to mind. First one is Death Becomes Her, because I think that showed he could do comedy. And he's hilarious in that movie. And there's another movie, I think it's from the early 2000s. It's a Disney movie called The Kid.
Oh.
I thought he was amazing in that film. If you've not seen that film, check it out.
I haven't seen it. I need to check it out. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Awesome. I do need to watch that.
It's brilliant in the sense that when the ending of the movie happens, everything comes full circle. It just really works when you see that when that movie all comes to its climax and everything fits together. But yeah, he's great in that film.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great choices there, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
Pulp Fiction for me for that. Oof, that end sequence. I'll say ball gag for that alone.
I love the part where
not
he's
easy
like,
to watch.
Yeah,
No.
I love the part where he's like really taking his time with like which weapon he wants to choose.
Yeah, while the other poor bastard's getting
Yeah.
Well, decisions.
Yeah.
And you go, fucking hurry up!
All I'll say about that scene is that gimp goes out with the lightest of taps.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great choice there, my friend. What about
Thank you, sir.
yourself, Keith? No worries, Nigel.
If I was to pick one movie that a performance sticks out for me, like you would lean towards Die Hard because it's iconic. But I thought in Sixth Sense, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Sixth Sense, I thought his performance in it was fantastic. I think it was the first time I ever seen a Bruce Willis movie where I was like, wow, he can do the serious part quite well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sixth Sense. That's it, I'll say.
Do you intend to watch Pulp Fiction though, Keith?
What?
Do you intend to watch Pulp Fiction?
Absolutely. Just waiting to get it on sale on 4K. with Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, nice. Have you seen that before though? Reservoir Dogs.
I've seen every Tarantino movie bar them two.
Oh,
you're in for a good night.
You're
going to enjoy those.
That's going to be fun.
I have a funny feeling I'm going to walk away from them going, what the fuck are people talking about? I don't know why. There's something that's putting me off watching these movies, and I think there's too much hype surrounding them. And I have a funny feeling I'm going to be underwhelmed by them. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Pulp Fiction's just really fucking clever.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The way I think about
John
Pulp Fiction
Travolta's amazing.
Yeah.
From all the scenes that I've seen from Pulp Fiction, I've probably seen the bulk of the movie. Now,
it's hard not to. I mean, just with how ingrained it is in pop culture now, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. But I hope you enjoy those, Keith. And great choice there as well.
Thank you.
No worries. Make this final comment of the night. We've got Jamie Powell here. Hello, mate. Great to see you here.
Yeah.
Saying good evening. Hope you're well. We're all warm, well and warm. It's so cold. My nips are like wine gums.
What, your nips have actually got the Wine Gums logo embossed on them?
Juices.
I think if they're fucking green wine gums, I'm game.
No. Oh, I thought you as well, you filthy bitch. She fucking loves the green ones. They're the worst. Lime flavoured shite. Oh, I like a bit of red and a bit of black.
And he says, anyone excited for Godzilla -1?
I'm a fuck.
I haven't actually seen a trailer, but for what I've heard, it sounds awesome. But I haven't seen a Godzilla film yet, so I need to watch some of the others before I get excited for this one. But it does look really cool for what I've heard, definitely.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Jackson?
I'm kind of in a similar boat as you. Is like I want to catch up on a lot more of the other ones. Like I haven't seen the original, and then I haven't seen like there's some other like Shin Godzilla I'd like to catch up with, and some other ones. But I have seen the Gareth Edwards. Is it Gareth Edwards? Gareth Evans?
Yeah, 2014 one.
Yeah, that's the 2014 one. I really like that one. And I have seen King of the Monsters, which I didn't really like as much, so I skipped Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah, I'd probably catch up on those, but I'd give it a watch.
Awesome stuff there, Jackson. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I've got to be honest. Jason showed me a trailer for Godzilla -1, and it looks badass. It really does. Yeah.
I watched that trailer as well. We showed both of us, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Great. And yeah, hopefully it will be good as well. What about yourself, Keith?
I'm fucked up with them. I really am. Like, I've seen the trailer. I'm sorry, but how many more movies are we going to see about a big fucking dinosaur that's being attacked by the fucking military? He destroys and knocks down buildings. Then a big bad comes out and he fights that big bad, and then he breathes fire on it. And it's like, roll the fucking credits already. I'm done with them. Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff there, Keith. And yeah, that will be it for tonight's live stream, everyone. Again, thank you all so much for your amazing comments. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Again, sorry to some of the comments I didn't get to, like always, but thank you all for contributing. Really do appreciate it. And
But Scott's got eyes like sheep's fannies.
Yeah, of course. Thank all of you guys for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate that as well, as always.
Thanks for having us, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me. Yeah,
no worries, guys. Yeah, it's been a fun one tonight, definitely. And again, before we go, links in the description box down below. Give all these guys a sub because they all have fantastic channels.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And we know what happens.
Are you going to be doing this tonight, you fucking bastard? Fuck off! I'm gonna go, what the fuck's that then? Oh, what's an ugly fucking thing?
Fucking Alex Norris.
Go on here.
But before we do that, bye everyone, take care.
Bye.
1,
Bye.
2, 3. Shine.